Hello students, I am Dr. Jayalaxmi Gonal. I am going to handle the subject digital image processing for the 7th semester, that is 7th B division. The syllabus and the course file of the digital image processing I have posted you on Google Classroom as well as in our subjects WhatsApp group. Hope you have gone through it, and according to the syllabus you will have to refer the textbook Digital Image Processing by Rafael Gonzalez and 3rd edition. The subject code is 17EC 72. First, before entering into the subject, let us see the importance of the digital image processing. So, if we see the current scenario, the last challenge left for we humans is to achieve artificial intelligence. Apart from this, the computers are supreme to human beings in all aspects. Once they are trained, they can do any task more effectively and more accurately than human beings. But still, in one aspect, human beings are still more supreme compared to the computers. That is, we humans are having the thinking power. So, the last area we need to achieve is to introduce the same thinking power to the computers. So that is the artificial intelligence area. To achieve the artificial intelligence, the digital image processing is a stepping stone. How it is, let me explain you. So to introduce the artificial intelligence, the human model is first considered and it is learned, and the same is mimicked on the computers. So first let us understand how humans are going to perform the thinking and take the decisions. So humans can perform thinking based on 5 inputs given by 5 sense organs. Which are the 5 sense organs? One is touch, the other one is second one is taste, the next is smell, next is hearing, the last one is seeing. So with respect to touch, we shall see how much seeing is effective. To understand that, first let us go through the story of 5 blind pupils. Most of the times we have gone through this story. So the 5 blind people have come across an object called elephant. The blind person who is touching its leg, he concluded that it is a tree. One who was holding its tail, he felt it that it is rope. One who touched its body, he felt that it is a big mountain. So they interpreted in a wrong manner in their own way. But actual object was elephant. So if they would have seen it, just within a small glance, they would have concluded that it is an elephant. But touch sensing is less prominent compared to seeing. Seeing is that important. Next, we shall compare with respect to hearing. If we hear some sound, we may guess that this sound is this one, but actually when we go and see, it would be different. Most of the times we have witnessed all this happening. So with respect to touch, with respect to hearing, seeing is that important. So it is said that about 70% of contribution in intelligence is given by seeing. So seeing means what we see, it is being pictorially represented as image. So processing that information is referred as image processing. So image processing is a stepping stone towards achieving the artificial intelligence, because image processing contributes 70% of artificial intelligence. So that's why we pay that much of importance for image processing. And if at all we just talk about one object is given, and if you are asked to explain to some remote person about that object, let us call that we are given with a object, this glass. Okay, so to describe this, we'll have to say that it is of this kind of material, its shape is this way, its color is in this manner. About hundreds of sentences are to be spent to describe this single object. Despite of that, complete information of this could not be given. So that is why it's said that a picture is more worthier than 10,000 of lines. So this is the line you find in the beginning of our textbook written by Raphael Gonzalez. It is the starting sentence of the textbook. Picture is more worthier than 10,000 of lines. So picture or image and its processing is that important. So after this, we are going to move towards our subject. So for that, let us rely upon these PPTs. Let us go through the PPTs displayed over here. So we are going to enter through the subject digital image processing via all these PPTs. So in digital image processing, processing is understood to you. Processing is nothing but manipulation of the information so that we can extract some information out of that signal. So among the signal processing, this is one of the subset. Digital image processing is the subset of digital signal processing. So digital signal processing you have understood. In that, what is processing is also known. And when we talk of digital, there is one more mode of the signal, that is analog. So we are going to have two kinds of images, digital image and analog image. So before going to the types of images, first let us concentrate on what is image. So image, whatever objects we see surrounding us, its pictorial representation, that is pictorial representation of the object, is referred as image. So surrounding us, we are going to come across so many images, and analysis of that is referred as image processing. So we can say that this image, when it is pictorially represented on a plain sheet, we shall call it is a two-dimensional signal. It could be represented in an analog or digital mode. So an image is defined as a two-dimensional signal, which could be analog signal or digital signal. And this two-dimensional signal contains the information of intensity or color information arranged in X and Y spatial direction. So what can we say about image? Image is a two-dimensional signal. This signal could be analog signal, means analog image, or digital image. And that two-dimensional signal is going to have the information regarding the intensity or color information. And this information is arranged along X and Y spatial directions. So this is how we define the image. So the same is elaborated next. The image is defined as a two-dimensional function. If we represent as a function, we can perform the mathematical operation on that signal. So this signal is now represented as a function. Image is defined as a two-dimensional function f of xy, where x and y are the spatial coordinates, and the amplitude of this function f is referred as the intensity, or it is the gray level or the color of the image at that point. So finally we shall say that image is nothing but a function f of xy. X and y are the spatial coordinates, and the amplitude of f is referred as the intensity, or it could be called as gray level, or sometimes it is the color of the image at that particular point xy. So this is the general definition of image. Image could be of two types, analog image or digital image. Let us talk with respect to the example of this one. This is analog image. What human visualization is going to happen? This is analog image, and it is digitized in this manner. So on this image, put a rectangular matrix of 5 by 5 points. First point, second point, third point, fourth point, fifth point. Similarly, second line like this second line, you put here first point, second point, third point, fourth point, fifth point. Similarly, you are going to have the remaining rows. When that rectangular dots are put over here, the dot on the black pixel is read as 0, and the dot on the white pixel is read as 1. So then we are going to decode in terms of zeros and ones in this way. These are 0, 0, zeros, and in the middle all these pixels are zeros, and the remaining pixels lie on white area. They are ones. So this is the digital image representation. This is digital image, and the image for the human visualization is the analog image. We are going to perform the digitization of the image by using the discretization method. So these are the two types of images. So analog image is the image where the function f of xy, in this both x and y and the amplitude of f, if they are all the finite if all of these x, y and the amplitude of f, if they are continuous, then even x, y and the amplitude of f, if they are the continuous quantities, then the image is referred as analog image. So how we say about the digital image? The function f of xy, in which x and y and the amplitude of f, if they are all finite and discrete quantities, then we refer this as a digital image. So this digital image is processed using a digital computer. So representation of the continuous image in zeros and ones and is mainly having the intention of processing by using digital computer is a digitally